Angela Merkel left the G7 summit with huge frustration over the possible withdrawal of the U.S. from the Paris Climate Agreement, and she made it public that Germany and Europe can no longer count on the U.S.
The times when we could completely count on others, they're over to a certain extent. I have experienced this in the last few days, and that is why I can only say that we Europeans must really take our fate into our own hands.
In contrast, U.S. President Donald Trump seemed to be happy about his trip to Italy. Back at the White House, Trump wrote in his Twitter, "Just returned from Europe. Trip was a great success for America. Hard work, but big results." But it seems like Trump might have let the other member states down with his non-committal stance on climate change. As a result, the final G7 declaration read that the U.S. was in the process of reviewing its policies on climate change and on the Paris Agreement, while Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, and Britain affirmed a strong commitment to the Paris deal. Trump has almost fulfilled what he promised in the 2016 elections.
We're going to cancel the Paris Climate Agreement and stop. Unbelievable. And stop all payments of the United States tax dollars to UN global warming programs.
Besides ignoring global warming, Trump also accused other countries of engaging in unfair trade practices that put the U.S. at a disadvantage. The final communique was much less ambitious than in past years, and the lack of agreement on key issues within the G7 is unusual. Trump was believed to be the main factor behind the disagreements, and Merkel described the talks as very unsatisfactory.
We had a situation of 6 members, or 7, if you want to add in the European Union, standing against 1.
The G7 summit ended up with an unusual note of discord as the leaders of the world's biggest industrialized countries failed to agree on a common stance. European Council President Donald Tusk concluded the meeting was the most challenging ever. Zhao, Yunfei, CGTN.